guys, welcome to Jax's World and welcome back to our Rags to Riches challenge. Let's get on to the video. While editing this episode, I realized that during the whole recording session, my mic was actually off and all the topic I was talking about, which I forgot, was not picked up and it was not recorded and everything was simply just not there, and I can't really make another episode because it's The Sims. I would have to replay that certain date, but I can't replay it, so we're just gonna have to use the clip that I have recorded and just change the subject, talking about something else. I know you all want to know what's happening with the land grab drama, blah 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 blah, land grab, land grab. Honestly, I'm still deciding whether or not I want to continue this drama with land grab. Maybe make her my, declare her my enemy or whatnot. But honestly, I no longer have interest in sleeping with Jeffrey land grab, because I accidentally made them unmarried. So now there's really no enjoyment in sleeping with him if they're not married. So honestly, I might just work on my fitness so we can beat her in a fight, or we can just kill her. Don't say that too loud. But yeah, we could also just take care of her, dispose of her, and of her body some other way. Sorry, I kept pausing and changing and editing the music for The Sims. I felt like when I was talking, even though it wasn't recording, I felt like the music was too loud and I had to compete with the music, so I kept putting it down, bringing it up, trying to find the right volume to where I don't feel like I need to practically yell into my mic so you guys can still hear me, and also at the same time still hear the Sims music in the background, which again was kind of a waste because my mic wasn't actually picking up anything since it was off, and I'm here editing, painfully sitting here trying to explain everything that happened in this long video when it should have been all caught up and caught on camera. But you know what? I love my job and I love The Sims. So honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for being patient and getting through this, and also in future videos I do double check my mic to make sure this doesn't happen again, and I'm pretty sure I found the perfect volume for our Sims music and of course the background noise, so I don't feel like I need to compete with the music in the game. I was pushing my Sims to make money. I was pushing her to do deal dive to make and to find a lot of expensive things, or at least to find things I could sell, because it's basically a spring's around the corner, fall's around the corner, winter's around the corner. I wanted her to be able to have enough money so I could build a little house. Again, I am not a builder, but to be able to build something so she wouldn't be outside in the cold. And plus, I also would like to get a cat or two, maybe three, probably four. Most likely we'll probably get four. But I wanted her to have a house, or at least a roof over her head, so we can be indoors and of course make our dream of getting a cat come true. Cats. Four of them. I'm seeing four. I'm looking into the future right now and I see four of them. Four cute little fur babies walking around this house that I was trying to build. So, yeah. If you guys are ever gonna play and do the Rags to Riches challenge yourself at home for fun, for, your personal self, your own audience of ghosts watching you play The Sims at 3 a.m., like I do, I learned that if you do find a couch or a bed, anything in the dumpster, and it looks black like it's been burnt, sell it. Leave it in your house inventory. Go home and just sell it. Don't try to see if it works. Just sell it. You'll get money, because if you put it down and try to see if it works and go back to sell it, it won't be worth shit. Okay? It won't be worth shit. And I've made that mistake so many times that I can count throughout this game, and you just have to watch me painfully make that mistake over and over again because I never learn. I never learn to just place it down and sell it instead of trying to see if it works. Because I've been trying to see if it works, maybe so I can keep it, when I should just sell it. Unless it's bright, colorful, it has colors, then you don't place it down to see if it works. If it looks like it's been burnt, smells, and it's black, you just sell it. You don't see if it works. You sell. You sell, and next question later. And if you think maybe you might want it, you'll have money to be able to buy it again. But I should tell you, you should just sell it first. Just sell it, get that money before you see if it works. You can always just buy another one. Because if you don't sell it and you try to see if it works, and you try to sell it later on, it won't be worth anything. And you just wasted your time. And for what? Also, if you do feel like you did waste your time and you want to still make that money even though it's not worth anything, you could always just sell it and then hold down C, Shift, and Control and type in testing cheats, true, money, and then put the amount that you think it was worth or that you seen that it was worth, and there, you've made the money. Also, if you currently have any funds in your household, you might want to add that to the total that you're gonna add in because it's just gonna replace it with the amount you type in. So you gotta like basically do a quick math and add all that. Your inventory fund, I said inventory, your household fund, and plus the current money you're adding in, you gotta add that in together because if you just add the current money in, then you're basically gonna lose your inventory. I keep saying inventory for some reason. You're gonna lose your funds and it's gonna be replaced with the current income. So you gotta make sure you add those two in together. So yeah, there. You know another way to cheat for money. Was the end for my sim. I honestly thought like she was gonna die as soon as that machine grabbed her and was fighting in there. I thought she was gonna die. I literally thought she was gonna die, but no, she did not die. I saved the game. And my sim was like, I refuse to die before I get a cat. My sim was refusing to die before she gets a cat. She was like, I am not dying by any of you guys until I get some cats. And that was literally her. Like, she got up, ate that like it was nothing, and then proceeded to think about cats. Selection has it out for my sim. Like, natural selection, nature, land grab, and all these other simmers, and the Sims itself is after my Sims. Because what the fuck did the bitch do? Because left and right she's getting attacked. She's getting beat up by the land grab, getting beat up by old bitch his. And now the damn fabricator wants to like fight her too. Like while I was looking at the red dye in there while fabricating, I think it was a couch. Never got my points back, or my couch, or my lick back because the machine won. But like, I was looking at it and like, oh my god, that's really cool. I never really paid attention to it. You can actually see the different colors, and you can see the machine working. And next thing I know, my sim is fucking taking a dive, and the red dye fighting for her life, and I was sitting there just admiring how pretty I thought the dye looked. Like honestly, she could not have caught a break. This whole episode, she was getting attacked left and right. I feel bad for my homegirl. She was getting attacked left and right. She never got her licks back for any of them either. And like it felt like natural selection was after me personally. Okay, like let the girl breathe. Give my homegirl a break. If I sound like I'm out of breath during this whole recording session or like this whole voiceover, that's because I'm on my period and I am in a lot of pain, but I want to see this through. I want to finally edit this and get it out there because I felt like I've been procrastinating long enough for the past 3.5 days, and I want to get this out there. I want you guys to watch this beautiful masterpiece. I recorded it, even though my dumbass did not do a mic check and make sure my mic was actually on and recording. I still very much want you guys to enjoy this episode, so whenever I get the other episodes out, you're not having to play the guessing game. You can be all caught up and know what happened in the previous episode, and so on, so on. I am really trying to not sound out of breath right now, but I can't help it. I'm out of breath. I'm in pain. I want to cry for being dumb and not checking for my mic because I would not have been here and future me would not have to suffer if I just did a simple mic check and made sure everything was working before I proceed with the recording. But we did not, and here we are suffering in the future and trying to get this out there because I really love you guys and I want you guys to be all caught up with this beautiful, beautiful masterpiece of this series called The Rags to Riches. And I do hope you guys enjoy this video, and if it feels like I am talking about other topics instead of the game, that's because I forgot. And I want to give you guys, I want to keep you guys entertained. And there's so many topics we could talk about while you're enjoying this video that's not related about The Sims. Like, for example, the Infinite update coming up. I'm very excited for that. The Growing Together pack. Also excited for that. And current shows you've been watching. You could always just comment about the current shows you've been watching. I'll check it out. Currently, I am watching Scandal. I've been watching Scandal after I've seen a few TikTok edit. I feel like that's where everyone gets ideas for shows and movies that they're watching, and of course, animes that they're also watching is from TikTok edits. I feel like that's a lot of us out there getting ideas from TikTok edits. I've been on TikTok for a long time, and I've been trying to limit my screen time. That doesn't work out, but right now we're watching Scandals, and we still gotta catch up on You. If you want to also check out You, it's a really good show too. I love Joe, and I've been inspired by Joe for a few of the ideas that I came up with to deal with Nancy Landgrab. Joe was really my muse. He inspired these ideas for Nancy Landgrab, and honestly, I would have a separate episode. Actually, I do want to have a separate episode. Ignore my stuttering. I have a very serious problem with stuttering. I'm working on it right now. But anyways, back to Nancy Landgrab, that bitch that started all this for me. I do want to make a special episode focusing on her and dealing with her so we can get over this and stop bringing her up every episode. She did hurt us really badly, but we need to move on and deal with it and put it in the past. So I've got a few ideas from Joe, and I do want to put it out. But first, we would probably have to get the is it the Wicked Win mod? No, it's the Killing mod. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the mod is called, but we would probably have to get that and then deal with Nancy Landgraf that way. But I don't want to do it these episodes. I want to like after I am done with the Rags to Riches, I want to have a separate episode of us dealing with Nancy Landgraf before we officially say goodbye to our Rags to Riches. Like after she made that $10,000 by selling all the stuff she found in the dumpster, I felt like that was the universe's way of apologizing for almost killing us at least 5 times when we were using the machine. So you know what? Apology accepted. And we were able to use the money to make a house, and then we had enough to be able to adopt the cat, and then later on I found out the cats were actually only 200, so we had enough to get 3 more, and it was crazy. But you know what, universe, apology accepted. Even though you almost killed us 5 times, I will accept your apology. did take out the off the grid lot challenge off because I had set the goal where if I had 600, I'll turn all the power and everything back on, which we had 10,000, so I used some of that 600 to turn it back on, and you guys could see that I did the testing cheats to take out the 600. And if you want to try it for yourself, all you gotta do is hold down Shift Control C, and then when the box pop up, type in testing cheats true, and after that you type in the amount of money you want to add or the amount of money you want to take away. You guys heard meowing from the background? That's from my cats. They have a no closed door policy, and clearly living in their house rent free, I am not allowed to close the door, but that's what I've done, and they're very mad right now, so I might be grounded. If I haven't posted any videos, I'm like most likely grounded. I feel like the house came out really nice, maybe with a little bit of more detail and a little bit more paint and work. I feel like it could look really good. I mean, I really like the front. I was thinking about like just going on the gallery and placing a lot down, but I ended up falling in love with the front, so I kept it. I feel like after a little bit more detail, a little polish here, polish there, I feel like it could come out really good. And I feel like this is my best work. I know you all came from the big old square, but you know, we're getting better. I'm not a builder, but like, this was a work of art. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.